man made in the image of God.
Wagwan man them, wagwan girl. Today the pattern is a bit different. Get me? Because man always brings you little rappers. Week in, week out. You're hearing bars, straight bars, or photographers or directors. Shout out to everyone that's been on the show. But today we have something a little different. We have a designer in the building today, guys.
Something a little different. Just
Come on, a little different. I mean, I've had other designers just in case you man out there look like, oh, I've been on there before. Come down, bro. Like, yes. But this is the third designer here, so we don't get too many designers because a lot of you guys be acting too bougie. You know what I mean? too bougie. But shout out to my guy Hansel, right?
Yes.
Hansel. Shout out to my guy Hansel.
I took Kwame Abuka Phillips.
Come on with that Ghanaian name. Say that again. Let them hear it.
Kwame,
come on, man. Shout out to all my Ghanaians out there. And make sure you get your daily dose of egg.
Oh, bro, I should have seen that coming, fam.
I love my Ghanaians, man. They love their eggs, bro.
Listen, it goes with everything, fam. Like,
it does. I'm never gonna lie.
It's beautiful, man.
I'm never gonna lie. You lot might be on something there. Welcome to the studio, my guy. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Hansel is the founder of Revelations.
Yes, Revelation 22.
Revelation 22.
Yeah, man.
Tell us the idea behind that.
So, the idea obviously is biblically inspired.
Mm-hmm.
It came from basically I knew I wanted to do fashion from like how old was I? Like 17. But so I started designing clothes. Didn't have a name until, of course, I came across the book in the Bible called Revelation, and then things just clicked together. And then that's how it came about, really.
So you're a man of faith, of course.
Yes, I would like to say that. Oh, no,
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, well, I mean, we all try to be fair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. I like that. So that means there's something good behind this brand. Because I mean, not everyday demonic and stuff, but we have a lot of that out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of a breath of fresh air. To be like, okay, someone's modeling their brand after. You know what I'm saying? So okay, cool. So how religious are you? Like, were you Christian or?
Yeah, I'll say I'm Christian.
Okay, cool.
Christian. Yeah.
And how does the Revelation 22? How does that specific bite? Because I wouldn't say I'm an atheist, but I don't believe in religion. But I still believe in God. Don't get me wrong. I think there's a most high out there, the universe, that makes sure everything is in accordance.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
But I wanna get behind Revelation 22. What like how did that inspire you to start a clothing brand, and like what the philosophies you got from that chapter of the Bible, I guess?
Yeah.
So is it a chapter or a verse? It'd be a verse, right?
Or 22. That's the chapter. It's the whole chapter.
It's the whole chapter. Okay, so what philosophy do you get from that chapter that made you go, okay, cool, that makes sense for my brand, and I want to build my brand based off of this?
Okay, so it doesn't actually start in the book of Revelation.
Okay.
So it started in, I'm not sure what book it is. I don't remember. But basically, there was a verse, that said, this is seriously paraphrasing, but it's
That's
if you
cool.
don't bear good fruit, you'll be chopped from the vine.
Oh,
facts.
Big facts.
That one shook me up for real.
Did you read that? I was like, ooh. Goddamn, I need to fix up.
For real. And then obviously I was at that time I wasn't being the best person I could be, and I always heard people talk about the Book of Revelation. It's like a scary book.
At this time, how old was you?
17.
17. And what type of shenanigans was you getting into? Sounds like you was out here wilding. Don't incriminate yourself. Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question.
I wasn't doing something that
they should be doing.
I wanted to, okay. I wouldn't be doing.
So how did you go from not doing what you should have been doing to like getting back on the right path, and then being inspired by reading Revelation 22, and then sort of like centering all of that around the brand that because obviously you were thinking about starting the brand from before that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How did that transition go for you?
So when I went to pattern up film. So I started going through the Bible in general. I was saying it's taking a bit too long, fam. Let me just it's straight to, I did read the whole thing, but I just wanted to quickly just find out the ending, basically. I wanted to spoil this, you feel me?
Okay.
So I read that, and then in the last chapter it talked about or one of the verses was that I'm coming soon, and then I like my English. I like dissecting stuff. I did English literature A level.
Okay.
So I was thinking, why did it say that I'm coming soon in the last chapter, the last book of the Bible? Shouldn't it be like an ending thing? So then I thought, I'm coming soon.
So there's cliffhangers in the Bible.
Yeah, but
that's crazy. Carry on.
It is basically a cliffhanger. So it's basically what I took from it is the idea that what Jesus had done was complete, but at the same time, it's like there was still like another bit to it, if that makes sense. So I internalized that and thought, I need to be content and complete in myself, but always be striving for more. Always have something coming. That's kind of what I took from it. And then my birthday is the 22nd of March. That's very soon. I'm not sure when this will come out, but 22nd of March.
It might come out around the time. Depends.
Okay.
But
22nd of March is my birthday. Last chapter is...
It will probably come out 24th, actually. I don't think about it. But we'll talk about it after.
Yeah,
22nd of March.
22nd of March.
Happy birthday in advance. And if I remember, I'll text you on the day. Like, happy birthday, my guy.
Cool. So 22nd, and then me being the last child in my family, so it's like the last book, the last chapter. It just clicked. Like when I was reading it, it just clicked. And then from then, and I always wanted to do something that was like, should glorify God, you feel me?
Absolutely.
What better way to do it than put the name right in the front?
Absolutely.
Instead of,
You know what I'm saying?
So I hope that answers the question.
I'm in support of that because obviously our platform is called Image of God. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm like a Christian or super religious person, but I just believe that there is the universe, whether you call it the universe, whether you call it Allah, whether you call it God, whether you call it whatever you call it, that being is out there, and I'm super respectful of that because I've been in situations in life where honestly I should have been done. It should have been over for me. But that being there was looking out for me 1000%. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I also name my brand
Image of...
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean...
Because we are made in the image.
Of course. So, everything that I produce, everything that I make, I feel like is also making the image of God. If I make the image of God. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
You look got the explanation here, live and direct. I never do this on camera. So, anyways, let's go back. Let's rewind it back now.
Cool.
You said you're the last of your siblings. You're the youngest kid. So tell us what it was like growing up, being the youngest child, and getting some shenanigans here and there, and having the aspirations to want to pursue fashion. What was that like?
Cool. Being the youngest, it was cool, man. Like when I was younger, obviously I used to complain, like, I wasn't heard. I was always just like pushed to the side.
Do you know what that is?
I couldn't go with my brother because I was too young.
Do you know what that is? That's last born syndrome.
I wanted all the attention, cousin.
LBS, last born syndrome. Don't worry, I understand.
Like, listen, I would have got something because with our brothers and our birthdays,
yeah.
It's like what is it? It's every so it's 8 days apart, 8 days, and then 16 days. So it's very close.
What? For real? For all? How many siblings you have?
So three older siblings.
Three older siblings.
So between me and then
the next guy is 8,
and next one 8, and then next one 16
days.
Yeah.
God damn, your parents are mathematicians. Shout out to your dad. He planned the time right. He was like, hold on. Oh, yep. Right now, let's conceive him right
now. You
now.
need to save money for this period.
You know what I'm saying? That's such a Ghanaian thing to do. Like, man said 8 days between. That's crazy. Yeah. And also, obviously, like, they'll know that, okay, it's birthday period. All the niggas about to have their birthday. Oh shit! I need to plan. Like
if it was someone's birthday, so it'll be me first.
Yeah.
So I get whatever I want. I'm happy. My next brother, I see what they get me. I'll cry.
You're pissed.
I was terrible, cause like when I think back at it.
Yeah. But you was a kid, so
if I was like, I would have slapped myself, cause like for real, fam. But I didn't really know.
Yeah.
I just wanted everything, but
That's hilarious,
so,
by the way.
But it was cool being the youngest. And then you get to like, you learn a lot. And it's like, what I always say is like, I'm the perfect one.
You're the perfect prototype.
Yes, exactly.
You're the last prototype before we put out the project.
Yes.
Your brother, the first one, he was the first prototype.
Yes, exactly.
Bro, I understand, because I'm a firstborn as well. My family, I'm the first child. everyone's looking for me to be a millionaire, whatever, to feed all my cousins in Nigeria. It's like, nigga, barely feeding myself. Like, what we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucked up on me now. Like, I look at my parents now when I'm older now. Obviously, we're older. You know what I mean? We put things behind in the past. Because, you know, coming from an African house, sometimes you go through some trauma.
Makes sense.
And I don't really blame it on my parents because they were trying to figure shit out as well at the time. You know what I mean? But now that I'm older, I remind them, like, yeah, you remember, you wasn't really there for me the way you're there for your kids now. You know? Trying to make them feel guilty, like.
I mean, you were the second in command, but sometimes you were the parent. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Word. My little brother is 10 years younger than me, and I feel like I'm more of a dad to him than my dad is. Not in the sense that let me not put that out there because I don't want it to seem like my dad's like some deadbeat or whatever.
Yeah.
Amazing man, but he's just not like an emotional type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really talk to him about emotional things. He's just gonna be like, have you not eaten? If you have eaten in this life, you have food, you have your house. Why are you worried about all these things? That's how my dad. That's what my dad would say.
Straight to it.
1000%.
Yeah, I thought like I definitely have respect for my older brothers. Like definitely. Holding it down.
100.
You know who you are.
Yeah, shout out to all the older brothers, man. Shout out to all the Ghanaian parents out there and Nigerian parents as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, we appreciate everything that you lot did for us.
Yeah, like, I don't imagine. Even though when I was a child, like the things that happened, I hated, but now looking back, I'm so happy that it happened.
You know what I mean?
I had a sick childhood, to be honest, man.
So what was so at what point did you realize that okay, cool, fashion might be my thing?
So the cliche things to say, I was always into fashion. I was born, but that wasn't the case. That was not the
That's
case,
a lie.
Brother.
Don't worry, it's cool because on this platform you can't get away with answers like that. I'll bring it out of you. Like, what do you mean always work? You came out of the womb with a sewing machine, my nigga. Like,
that was not the case.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So okay. So when I was young, I guess I did like shoes a lot. I would say that for sure. I started off. I used to play football a lot.
Okay.
So I was always into the football shoes. I was into like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, okay.
So I was always, every time when sports night ran, I'll be begging. The amount of belts I've had with my mum at sports night. Listen, I'm leaving in tears if I'm not getting my shoe.
Shout out to Mumsy, man. You have to, hey, man.
But yeah, so literally like looking at the shoes that were there.
Yeah.
So I was.
So when you're talking about shoes, you're talking about like the football boots. Okay.
I started with football boots. So the Mercurials, T90s, F10s.
Yeah, T90s are classics.
Yeah, for real.
Every nigga from South London wore those at some point in their life. 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, all those shoes, and then I started on the Nike app, on the Nike website. You had the Nike ID where you could customize boots. So I started doing that a lot. Yeah, but you know, I couldn't afford it. It's like 4 bills for it.
That's what I was about to say.
I enjoyed it. So then from then, I started finding out about like basketball shoes. Shoes. And then I started customizing them. Like, I think it was like KD 8s at the time, or like LeBron's. I forgot the names of the shoes, but like hyper dunks and that.
Hyper dunks, yeah.
Yeah. So I started customizing them. And I started getting into like, one of my boys, or like my brother's friends. He was like into the NBA and stuff. So he kind of put me onto that, and then I started getting into more of that stuff. And then that's when I started to learn more about like more like cool shoes, like the Air Forces and the Jordans and that. And then I guess it was from there. So then from then I started like literally when I was walking, I always had this problem. I walk with my head down because I'm always trying to see what shoes people are wearing. And then I used to like trying to like work out people's personalities, literally.
I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I was worried that when you said you walked with your head down, I was like, "Come on, King." No. You gotta stay with your head up. I know, like, I was like looking at people's shit. I was like, okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. You good.
The pressure wasn't on to me back then.
Yeah. The pressure keeps getting worse.
Thanks. But yeah, so if I was just like looking at people's shoes, I'd be like able to tell, like literally. I could guess like a person, like where a person is from their shoes, and that has come in handy even today, to be honest.
I can imagine.
We'll talk about that later. But so I look at people's shoes, and then obviously I try and work out what they are, search them up. Always wanted to get them, but you know back then I wasn't really able to get them like that. So then So yeah, from there it would be from shoes. So now I used to start designing my own shoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
swear.
so-
How old were you when you decided to start designing your own shoes?
14, 15. Yeah, 14, 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was the support like from home? Like, once you started getting into once you started realizing, oh yeah, nah, I fucking love the way different shoes look. I want to start making my own. Did you tell that to your parents and your brothers and stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah.
And everyone was supportive.
Yeah, because they were at
First, that wasn't right.
Mention,
Mhm.
my into shoes and fashion definitely came from our family.
Okay.
Definitely.
Where did that come from then?
Well, my mum's mum and her sister were it's my sister. My auntie's a seamstress in Ghana, back in Ghana.
Okay, makes sense.
And to us, our whole family
It
in
is-
general, like from cousins, like extended,
They're seamstresses.
creative fashion music.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a set thing too.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then
Africans are so creative.
very
But it saddens me because most of the time the older generations try to shit on creativity. But we're just so creative. It makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
But anyways, carry on.
Yeah.
They just want you to be lawyer or doctor. That's it. Lawyer, doctor, mathematician.
It's because it's what's the word? It's
Ingrained?
I wouldn't say ingrained, but like coming here, it's like you can rely on it. That's
It's more reliable.
You can
I know,
rely on it.
but I disagree with that.
Really?
I disagree. Yeah, 1000%. What you like? If you look at the landscape right now, everyone that went to uni and studied whatever for 7 years, became a doctor, whatever, start working for NHS. NHS pull up. They pull out the funding. Now all these niggas are out of a job, and then they have to go international to find jobs, or they have to downsize their house, find a different job. It's like, nah, it's all a myth. It's all a myth. Look at the creative industries. Most people that are making the most amount of money are in the creative industries, not in the academic industries, unless if you're in politics. But then that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. And even in politics, you have to be at a certain.
Exactly.
Makes
You know what I'm saying? But
Makes sense.
everyone in the creative, not everyone, but most people in the creative industries, they're winning.
There's more exponential gains.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And you don't necessarily have to attach yourself to a company for you to be successful. If you're academic, you have to attach yourself to a company. You can't just go out there and be like, you know what, I'm starting my own surgery. Niggas aren't gonna. Niggas be like, I don't know about that.
History of like.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
being,
I'll go to the NHS and I'll come back to you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
but all of that's just a myth. All of that's a myth.
True. That's true.
So how do you go from being interested in different shoes to then realizing that, okay, cool, it's not just the shoes, there's a whole broader fashion thing here. And then you start to obviously you design your own clothes and shit. You start to look at different pieces, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So what was that like? Talk me through that journey.
So from the shoes, and then I'll be looking up different brands, because back then I didn't really know a lot of how to actually make a shoe shape and stuff. So I was searching up loads of brands and stuff, and then that's when I came across I would say Fear of God. That's when I came across Fear of God.
Shout out Lorenzo.
That's when I started looking at more clothes, and then that's when I realized that and then coming into that's when again with the Bible stuff and that I wanted to somehow blend the two. So then just looking at loads of different brands and stuff, seeing what I liked, and then just going from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just everything started pen and paper. Then it went on to PowerPoint, where I would find just a t-shirt. I would crop it out, put it onto PowerPoint.
And all of this was you just trying shit out. No one was teaching you none of these. You just trying shit out.
Yeah. This was just trying stuff out.
And before that, did you then learn how to do a silhouette for a shoe, or learn how to design a shoe or whatever?
Yeah, but to be honest, the shoe I kind of put a hold on that.
Okay. It makes sense because it's a hell of a lot harder to make a shoe than it is for everything else. That's why I was a bit surprised you started there.
Yeah.
But it makes sense though, because a lot of designers start off by just admiring shoes and just going, oh shit, I wonder how someone made that, and then your brain just kind of clicked to be like, oh shit, if bad people were wearing it, that means there's people out here making it.
Also, designing shoes on 2K. I couldn't forget.
You design shoes on 2K.
You can design basketball shoes on 2K.
Oh, that
helped a lot as well.
Okay.
That helped a lot. But NBA 2K for sure. But I've kind of put a hold on the
shoe thing. That's fine. Because That shit's expensive to make, and designing it is
There's a lot that goes into it, man.
100%. A lot of people don't know this. All right, okay, cool. So you decided to just, okay, cool. The shoes a lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first piece of clothing that you was like, okay, cool, let me figure this one out first?
Okay. So I guess it just starts with tees.
T-shirts, of
yeah,
course.
T-shirts, of course. I was just so of the plain T-shirts, hoodies, jumpers, beanies, hats.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it started. That's how it started for sure. When I was starting to like understand like how I can. That's like positioning logos and all that. Then lockdown. I started actually because I didn't want to be a design. I can't think I can call myself a designer without actually learning the art of
designing. Okay.
designing. So I learned how to. During lockdown, my mom taught me how to sew and all that.
Shout out to Mumsy.
Yeah. So she started sewing. So she started. Well, she's always been sewing, but before I wasn't interested.
Okay.
So she started sewing like face masks and that out of kente fabrics and that. So
Yeah, shout out to
yeah. So I ain't doing anything. Let me just
Might as well, exactly.
join it. And then I realized that I actually like really liked it. And then I thought if I learn how to sew, I could really learn how to manipulate fabrics, and I can do more with clothing than just putting prints on it. You feel me?
That's true.
So
or just printing some graphic.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah. I think I answered your question. I can't completely.
No, you did. You
Okay.
You've answered me satisfactory. So I'm fine with
Okay.
that. So okay, cool. So when did you then decide to like start your brand?
Start the brand.
Yeah, because obviously like now you're kind of like you've learned loads of different. You started off with the shoes. You learn, get more information, then did the t-shirts, the hats, and stuff like that. But I'm guessing at this point you didn't really have a brand that was like yours.
No.
So what was the point where you decided? Because obviously I know how you got to the brand, but what was the point where you decided? Okay, cool. Now I need to get a brand name, brand identity, and go from there.
So again, this was like mainly during lockdown. During lockdown was when, of course, the name came for the brand and all that stuff that we spoke about earlier.
Yeah.
That's when that came, and then so then it was 2021, beginning of 2021, when so it was like when I was going back into school and I was thinking I can't forever just be design. I need to like, put it out.
Yeah.
So then
100.
of course there was this. I started watching loads of like how to like start a brand or like
or these YouTube channels. Yeah.
The casual, yeah. If you're starting a brand,
shout out to the casual. I've seen this video too. Yes.
The casual, that one is solid. That one is
1000%. I think I know the exact video you're talking about as well.
Yeah. So that one
is it the one where it's like, oh yeah, you gotta come up with 20 words?
Yeah. That one exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is, he wasn't.
Shout out to that guy because he's the reason why I understand brand building. Just watching that video.
Yeah.
Just
he put me onto a lot, to be honest, because he was in Japan, so he knows. He put me onto a lot.
Shout out to the casual, man.
For real.
Out here inspiring niggas.
Yeah. Facts. For real, man. So it was watching that. So then learn about brand identity, and then I look at again. Fear of God was something that I looked to a lot.
Yeah.
So I used to watch a lot of his interviews and stuff, and how he articulated himself, and how I wanted to take certain stuff from that, and of course Virgil Abloh as well.
Of course.
It's like seeing how it's like to take stuff from him, because again, with Virgil, I see myself. I'm very multidisciplinary.
Okay.
So I've never just been a one thing. I'm good at a lot of things.
Okay.
So
good.
Again, he's good at a lot. So again, taking stuff from him, and I didn't want to. I want also with my clothes. I take a lot from
different people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different things. So See, it started with what's my brand gonna represent? And then from that, of course, color palettes. But I'm not gonna limit myself. But from starting off, I need to be known. I understand. I need to be known for something.
Yeah.
Feel me? So starting off with that, and then because at the time I was going to end up releasing was like January. I was thinking everyone normally starts out bringing out tees, but why are you wearing a tee in January in winter?
That's true.
So
nobody's wearing a tee. I mean, you are, but underneath,
it's not going to be shown.
Exactly.
It's not going to be shown. So I thought, okay, it makes sense if I just start with a beanie. Just the one I'm wearing right now.
Okay.
So I thought I'd start with a beanie. Yeah, so when I went back into school after lockdown and all that,
Mhm.
then my first release was the beanie. So I had a grey colorway, black, and then the green one. And yeah.
And how did that go? Was it like successful? Like, what did you learn from that experience of putting out your first collection of beanies?
Oh yeah. So obviously because it's just me doing my brand. It's just me.
Mhm.
So I learned, and I'm a cheap guy. I didn't want to pay someone to set up a website for me. I didn't want to pay someone. I didn't want to
I
pay someone
feel
to
you
design for me.
though. I feel you though.
like,
Because when you're
illustrate or stuff like
entrepreneur, you're trying to hold on to every penny, bro.
Exactly.
It
You
matters.
have
Every
to.
penny matters,
I
bro.
wasn't trying
Trust
to, and
me.
plus, if they did it, I knew there's a high chance that I'm not gonna like how it turns out.
Yeah.
So I thought,
You're perfectionist. Yeah.
yeah,
A little
I
bit.
would. So I thought
Okay.
I just do it myself, even if it doesn't come out as well as it can. I'm learning. So again, with my brand, I wanted to show growth.
Okay.
Because again, starting off with I guess I haven't really been designing for long, so I wanted to show growth. So yeah, so I learned how to use Illustrator and Photoshop and that, and then I learned how to do my own website, and then so yeah, I set that up. But then when I launched, there was a problem with the website that I couldn't accept payments because at the time I was too young to have my own card on it. So then literally there was a problem saying that.
But people were buying it,
yeah,
but you
people
just couldn't
buy-
get your money. No, that's calm though.
Yeah,
That's
but
calm
then-
because all you gotta do is get your parents to
Yeah,
like.
exactly. But
Alright.
I was stressing. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
he's
do
like,
you
oh shit, no, where's the money? These niggas better give me my money. Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
And then
I feel you.
and then you know when your mom talks and she just like it makes you feel stupid that you're stressing so much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I wish I could have done this for myself, but yeah. So then it's like, yeah, it went well though. And then back then, I was using my bike, so most of my orders were in MK, of course.
Mhm.
So literally, me and my boy Josh.
Oh, so you was actually delivering it yourself?
Yeah.
God.
Appreciate that, man. In the cold, it was cold.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I don't think there's any entrepreneur that's been successful that didn't have those type of stories of when I first started, I had to grind, do
Yeah.
things myself. Nigga, like, what was my worst? Okay, when I first started this, it wasn't like this. I was in a small apartment, broke as fuck,
Yeah.
realizing that, like, okay, cool. There's not much for you to. I mean, it's not that there's not much for you to do, but there's not much time for you to keep contemplating. Should I do this or not? Just fucking do it.
Yeah, you have to.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
have to.
And then,
Time
you
is
know,
for no
when you
man.
start, you realize, okay, I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. Okay, how can I do it without having those things?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? And you
Literally,
figure it out.
You do.
You figure
You
it
do.
out. Like,
For real.
you know what I'm saying? And that's for everyone out there. Like, trust me, if you got some shit that you're doing, don't be discouraged because you don't have enough resources. Because, trust me, you do have what you need.
Yeah.
You do. You just gotta be creative with that shit. But we are coming to the end of the interview now.
Yeah, man.
What I would just like to say that one last thing I wanna sort of find out from you is, so why did you decide to? So your first collections was the
Yeah.
beanies. I'm guessing the second one is the tracksuit, the nylon tracksuit that you got on now.
Nah.
Or no? Okay.
This only came out a month ago or something like that. But
Okay.
yeah, this was a collab that I did. But nah, after that I just tell you quickly the timeline. So
Okay, go on.
after that I had the tees. I had black tees that came out after that. Then I had
Okay.
white tees that came out for like summertime, and then that's when after that I came out with a collection.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no, that's wrong.
Okay.
Then I came out with like beige, like brown hoodies, like chestnut color hoodies. Then after
Okay.
that, then I came out with the collection, with a 4-piece collection. That's when I did the 4 back-to-back collection. That's what I call it.
And the collection was like the tracksuit, nylon
Yeah,
tracksuit.
yeah. I had
You've done a lot. Like you started. Okay, when did you release your beanies? 2020, right? 2021.
2021. Beginning of 2021.
Damn, I'm in 2023 now. You've done a lot.
Oh, thank you, man.
You've done a lot. You've done the
Yeah.
tees. You've done it because I'm thinking you went from beanie to these because like
Oh,
obviously
no.
a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of that takes a lot of work
Yeah.
to get from from inception to like getting your suppliers, getting your samples right.
Yeah, that's a whole process.
Brother,
itself, man.
we're about to do match as well. We're about to release
Okay,
match
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So I understand.
Yeah.
I understand how much stress. Because I used to think all it is buy some black t-shirt, print some shit on
Nah.
it, brother. Finding the right supplier, and then on top of that, you gotta get him to do a sample because you don't want to order like 200 t-shirts
and
that
it's all wrong.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
you don't,
you don't wanna do that.
you do not want to do that. So okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right, next time you come through, we're gonna have more time, and I'll get more time to get. I mean, I'll have more time to get in depth into like your transitions.
Yeah.
But it seems to me that you have an overall determination and hard work sort of mentality. Where'd you get that from?
Our mom, for real.
Shout out to mom,
I was
man.
brought up around it. Like, just.
Yeah, because
do
you got
needs to
like
be
what
done, so.
3 collections already? The beanies, you had the t-shirts. I'll put the t-shirts together, and then you had the hoodie, and 4. That's 4, and then you had these.
Yeah.
That's dope. All right, really quickly touch on the collaboration. Who did you collab with?
Oh yeah. If you didn't know, I took a year out before. I took a year out. So in my year out, I used that
Okay,
I used
cool.
that as a time to network there. Literally,
Okay.
just to network. So one of our boys, he goes to Central St. Martin's. So in London.
Ah, okay.
So I thought that's a top uni. So
It
I knew
is.
if there's people there that I can
I don't know why
talk
though.
with for a while.
I'm joking. Shout out to everyone from Central St. Martin. You are dickheads, but carry on.
But I love them. Some of them, yeah.
Some of them are great,
yeah.
but majority of them are dicks. Like, let's be honest.
I went there, and then he told me about a Japanese guy that lives like downstairs from where he was living. Like he has his own brand and stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to obviously meet. I never actually got to meet him in person, but then we've been talking back and forth, and then he had the pop-up shop coming in February at the time. When he was back. And then he was like, "Oh, let's collab." I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." And then just send designs back and forth, and then we came out with
That's dope. What's the name of his brand?
Koza.
Koza. Cool. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, no, real quick, just like show off, show off the collaboration. Just get up and just show it off. But we are coming to the end of the podcast. I mean, the end of the interview right now. Shout out to my guy. And that's the jacket right there. It looks dope. I've got more questions, but we're running out of time, and I will have you back in the studio soon. I will get more in depth because I want to know a bit more of the financials, like the business side of things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because I like to get into that because people need to understand. But for today, we've got the information that we need to get, and also as well, like I just want to let everyone out there know that, brother, be inspired by other people that you might see that's coming out around you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait for someone like to get to the level of Virgil Abloh for you to be, you know what I mean?
Community,
I'm saying 1000%. So please go support this brother. I'm gonna put all his socials down there in the description. So guys, please support him, buy his merch, buy his everything that he's releasing that he wants you to buy. Just buy it. Support. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
Now only if you like the stuff. Only if you like the stuff.
Only if you like the stuff. And even if you don't, like, I mean, just buy a little one beanie or something. You know what I mean? Just to show your support for your black brother. Come on, man. And also as well, like, share,
definitely
subscribe. If you're new to the channel, there's bare other content out there. We've been working hard, my guy. Bare content. Fish around. No, you finished this interview now. You've enjoyed it. I know I can see you. You've enjoyed it. So now fish around, go around.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Check about. You're like, oh, what's this? Okay, I like this. What's this? And comment down in the comment section as well. Let us know, how you've enjoyed this interview. And when he comes back on the platform, what you'd like to find out about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Put questions in the comment section.
Come on, man. Put all of that. Man. All of that there. And if there was one message, if there was one line of message that you could leave for your supporters, what would that be?
If like you say, if they want to start something or
no. Just in general.
Thank you for the support so far, because like I wouldn't have been able to get so far without you, man. So I appreciate that for real. All the big projects that I've done, I appreciate you for coming to all them things there. Sharing my name when I'm not in the area, and man, it's love. It's love. That's what I can say, man.
Yes, man. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through, my guy.
Shout out to you, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. And with that said, guys, Black English hereby closes such affairs. Oh, bye-bye. Bow.